Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today what I have for you is an update on my 2020 Husqvarna Svartpilen 701. I was able to get the break-in miles done, the 600 miles that's required in order to get the break-in service. I was able to get that accomplished. My closest Husqvarna dealer is like a 2-hour drive, so it's a bit of a hike to get there. It might be even 2.5 hours. It's 123 miles one way. So anyway, it's kind of an inconvenience. You got to drop the bike off on a Saturday and come back the next week on a Saturday, or at least that's how I had to do it. And it's kind of a pain in the butt. So fortunately, there's not a required service for quite a while. So hopefully, we'll be getting a lot of fun out of the bike without having to take any more trips to the dealership. With that being said, while it was in for the service, I had them replace the clutch slave, which is a known problem with these bikes, with a recluse version, which is supposedly super reliable. So even though it would be nice to be able to replace stuff under warranty, I figured let's go aftermarket with something like that so I don't have to get stranded on the road. And then when I got the bike back, I put an exhaust system on it from SC Project. I changed out the mirrors. It had the, if you remember, it had the bug antenna mirrors, and I don't think they look bad. They just don't look cool. I put a steel radiator guard on to protect the radiator since it's really exposed on the front of the bike. And where the old mirrors were, I put some anodized caps on there so it looks clean and like there was never anything there. So that's about it. Oh, and I was gonna do a tidy tail or relocate the license plate to underneath the tail along with the turn signals, but I'll be honest, the way it's set up right now, it's kind of grown on me. So let's go ahead and take a look at the bike. All right, so there's the SC Project exhaust. I'm a big fan of the way it looks overall on the bike. I think it looks really nice. This is titanium, so nice and light, saves some weight. It was super easy to install, very quick. It would have been like a 15-minute job if not for the clamp down there that holds the mid pipe to the cat pipe. For some reason, it's not, they tell you to reuse the stock one, but it doesn't fit just right. It was a big pain in the butt to get back on. As far as the tidy tail, I really like the tail section of this bike. I think it's super clean, and so I am going to leave the tag and the turn signals right where they're located. It's starting to kind of grow on me. Like I said, it's unique. I don't think it looks bad on the bike, and I think relocating all that junk to the tail section would just, I don't know, dirty up the tail. So, and then as far as mirrors go, hopefully the sun isn't making this hard to see, but I put caps where the old mirrors went, so it kind of gives it like a clean look. And then I installed bar ends with foldable mirrors, bar end mirrors. And then right over here, you'll see the well, you can't really tell, but there is a steel radiator. Yeah, there you go. If I zoom in, there we go. So it's like a steel radiator cover, so, you know, prevent rocks and whatever from damaging the radiator since it's so exposed right there in the front of the bike. And then last but not least, over here there is the recluse clutch slave right there. That's supposed to be super reliable, high quality. Recluse clutch stuff has always been known to be high quality in my book, so I went ahead and replaced that. I didn't want to get stranded somewhere and then have to figure out how to get a bike that doesn't operate to the dealership, so it was a couple $100 to get that replaced with a recluse. And so I think the reliability of that's totally worth the extra money rather than trying to deal with like warranty replacements on a part like that. Just the hassle of getting the bike there. If it was a really local dealership, maybe I would have overlooked it for now, but it's a known problem. Went ahead and replaced it. So let's go ahead and get a cold startup so you can hear what the SC Project exhaust sounds like. You're going to have to go back and look at the old video where I introduced the bike if you want to hear it sound like a sewing machine, because it sounds a lot better now. So here we go. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and give it a hot start or warm start with a few revs. Okay guys, so there you have it. I think it sounds a lot better than stock. Oh, my beard's all jacked up from going on that quick ride around the block. Anyway, it sounds a lot better. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to go with a full cat delete on this bike or not, because that's going to require, you know, intake work, tuning on a dyno. It's probably going to, I don't know, probably going to run me like $2,000 to do that. I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I just don't think it's worth it. It sounds good now. It's probably not going to get me pulled over like it would if I took the cat off, because it'd be a lot louder. And honestly, it actually loses horsepower. I've seen dyno sheets of cat deletes on the bike. Yeah, they sound better. You gain some mid-range power, but you can remedy that if that's really what you're after. Just gear the bike differently. But I don't think I'm going to do any of that. I think I'm kind of done with this bike for now. I don't think I'm going to change anything else. As far as updates on other stuff, the Indian back here, apparently the cams are on their way, and I ordered them the end of January, so way to go, Andrews. Anyway, I don't want to blame them. I don't know, there's probably some good explanation, but well, probably not. But anyway, I paid for these cams back in like January. Here we are in August, the end of August. And they're just now maybe getting here next week, so I don't want to say they are. But if that's the case, the shop that I'm having the work done, which of course I'll fill you in on all that when it gets done, supposedly they sent out, they bought a spare set of cylinders, and they sent those out to be bored and have the pistons and everything made for the big bore kit. That's being done through Revolution Performance up in Wisconsin. So hopefully, if everything I'm being told is accurate, hopefully that bike should be going in for a build in the next week or two. And if that's the case, I think we might be able to get this on the road this year. So I don't know. It's going to look the same. It's just going to be a lot faster. Also, one thing I decided to add in addition to what's being done to the engine, I'm adding a quick shifter. That Husqvarna has a quick shifter, and it makes such a big difference in straight line performance. You can literally leave it wide open throttle and shift without using the clutch, and it's lightning fast, and it makes a big difference. At least it does for me, and well, it probably does for everybody. So anyway, that's getting added to the list of things that are getting done to the Indian. Other little things, I just bought a GoPro Hero 9. I have the Hero 7. The Hero 9 is better. It does 5K, 4K, and it also has like a really great great stabilization. So like when you're riding, it like helps the picture look like normal instead of all bouncy or, you know, whatever. So, and I've never used my Hero 7. So this week I'm going to try to get mounts so I can mount it to my helmet. I think my plans of getting a 360 GoPro this year is not going to happen. I think you need special editing software capabilities, and it's probably way out of my league. From an editing standpoint, I'm not even sure you can put 3D videos on YouTube. So anyway, I'm going with the Hero 9, and I might try to also use my Hero 7 maybe as like a backward-facing camera so that I can do like some exhaust clips of pulls, you know. We'll see. But anyway, I bought a new GoPro. I'm going to get everything I need to mount that to me or the bike or both this week. So hopefully there'll be some riding footage of all of these bikes in the very near future. Anyway, I think that's all I got. I'm burning up. It's hot. I don't know what it is, 90-something degrees here, but I'm hot and sweaty, and I don't know. Anyway, I need to get in the AC and have me a cold one. So that's what we got. That's what's currently going on in the motorcycle garage. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked the video, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you with the next update. It's probably going to be something regarding that Indian back there. Hopefully, like I said, in a week or two, or possibly it could be some GoPro riding footage, whatever comes first. But anyway, guys, take care. I'll see you soon.